Hello, and welcome to Inventors Helping Inventors. I'm your host, Alan Beckley, inventor of the Wonder Wallet. If you're an inventor searching for proven ways to make money with your invention, if you dream to see your product selling in stores everywhere, you've come to the right place. There's no better place to get help than from experts, inventors who've already achieved success. Every week, I interview successful inventors, asking them the questions you want to know. Tune in to learn from the experts so you can get your invention out of the tank and into the bank. Welcome to episode number 443. Today, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for another Thursday Thought. So what is your Thursday thought for today? It's this: the ROI test for inventors. Now, you know a common business metric on whether or not to make a purchase decision is ROI, or return on investment. If the case looks like you will get an acceptable return on investment, then it's probably worth investing the capital. If not, then objectively, probably not a good idea to make that investment. So the ROI test for inventors consists of basically answering three questions. And I'm going to ask you to do a little bit of math and use an example from my own experience. So let's kick off the ROI test for inventors. So question number one: what specifically is the offer and the cost to the inventor? In my case, there was an HSN celebrity, very well-known celebrity, and she would give 5 minutes of total airtime to my product on Good Morning America and I believe one other TV program. I would not be there to present, only the celebrity. So I'd be depending on the celebrity to represent the product well. And I have to ask, how great a pitch job will a celebrity do? And my cost for this proposal was $20,000. Now, when you get caught up in these things emotionally, you think, oh my gosh, a nationally known celebrity on television is going to pitch my product. Surely that's worth $20,000. Well, let's find out. So question number two is, what is a typical profit margin and price for your product? So in my case, it was about a 20% profit margin. And to keep the math simple, we'll say that my price was $20. So question number three now becomes, how likely is it that the offer would yield at least break-even sales? That's the way you measure ROI. If you're not at least going to break even, this is not a great purchase decision. So here's how you can do the math. You need to calculate the multiplier. The multiplier for 20%, think of it as 100 divided by 20. So to calculate the multiplier in my case is 5x. Think of it 100% divided by 20 equals 5. So now we take that multiplier. Offer cost times the multiplier equals the sales required to break even. So the offer cost was $20,000. Multiply that by 5, and I would have to sell from this offer $100,000 in wallets. So that would be 5,000 wallets at $20 each. That would be a whale of a lot of wallets. So this was an easy question to answer. No, a celebrity being on television pitching my product for 5 minutes briefly where people say, oh, that's kind of cool. That's not going to produce $100,000 in sales. I would argue probably not even going to produce $20,000 in sales. So when you look at it objectively like that, it becomes a very easy answer. No, this is not worth doing. The problem is inventors get emotional and subjective, and they look at the cool factor. You just cannot do that. So again, back to the ROI test for inventors. Just boils down to three questions. First one, what specifically is the offer and the cost to you, the inventor? The second one is, what is a typical profit margin for you? and a price for your product. Question 3, given that, how likely is it that the offer would yield at least break-even sales? Thanks as always for listening, and we'll be talking to you again soon. Thanks so much for tuning in to Inventors Helping Inventors. If you like the show, please tell your friends about it. Make sure to subscribe in iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts so you won't miss a single episode. Talk to you soon.